Buckle up for the future that will break reality. What the F just happened? What is this strange new world where nothing makes sense anymore? Welcome to the quantum realm where cats are dead and alive, and bits can be both 0 and 1 at the same time. This is the world of quantum computers, and it's about to change everything. It's me, and you're watching this channel. First, let's start by answering the obvious. What the heck is a quantum computer, and how is it different from a normal computer? A normal computer stores data as bits, which are either 0 or 1. Think of them like tiny switches that are either off or on, black or white, 0 or 1. Quantum computers, on the other hand, use quantum bits or qubits, which can be both 0 and 1 at the same time thanks to a little thing called superposition. It's like a coin that's both heads and tails until you actually look at it, and then, bam, the universe decides whether it wants to be a 0 or a 1. And just to make things even more confusing, these quantum bits can also be linked together in a way that if you change one, it instantly changes the others, no matter how far apart they are. This is called entanglement. Einstein called it spooky action at a distance. We call it a good excuse to wear a t-shirt that says quantum. Okay, so quantum computers are weird, but why should you care? What's so great about them? Well, because they can do some really freaking cool stuff. The most important thing to understand is that quantum computers don't just calculate things faster. They fundamentally do things that would take a classical computer billions of years. Like, for example, breaking certain codes or simulating the behavior of subatomic particles. Let's take a look at an example. In 2019, Google's quantum team published a paper that showed their quantum computer was able to solve a math problem that would have taken a normal computer 10,000 years. The problem involved factoring large numbers, which is the basis for many encryption algorithms. The quantum computer was able to do it in about 200 seconds. Now that's what we call a quantum supremacy, but there's a lot more where that came from. For example, quantum computers could allow us to simulate drug molecules to see how they interact with the body, or design new materials that are stronger and lighter than steel. They could help us optimize traffic flow, predict the weather more accurately, and break some of the currently unbreakable encryption algorithms that keep our data safe. Basically, quantum computers are poised to revolutionize everything from medicine to national security to your morning commute. Okay, that's pretty cool. But are there any downsides? Yeah, turns out there are. For starters, building quantum computers is really hard. Qubits are incredibly sensitive and prone to errors. They have to be kept at incredibly low temperatures, and even the slightest vibration can mess up their calculations. It's kind of like trying to run a marathon while riding a unicycle on a tightrope. Second, we don't have enough qubits yet to really do anything significant. Most of the quantum computers that exist today have only a few dozen qubits. We need at least 1 million. To really get started, third, once we turn our quantum computers on, there's no turning back. It's unlike a normal computer that can just undo an error and try again. When a quantum computer makes a mistake, it's basically game over. That's because of something called the measurement problem. It says that the very act of measuring a quantum system changes its state. So you can't measure it without changing it. Despite these challenges, the race is on to build the first truly useful quantum computer. IBM has a quantum lab where scientists are working to create a 1,000-qubit computer. China launched a quantum satellite named Mesius in 2016 to do quantum key distribution, and all the usual suspects, Microsoft, Intel, Google, are working on it too. Even Elon Musk got in on the action, tweeting that artificial general intelligence might be possible via quantum computing. Yeah, Elon's always got his finger on the pulse. So will quantum computers change life as we know it? Probably not in the next 5 years, but in the next 50 years, who knows? Maybe we'll be living in a world where quantum computers are commonplace, and the only limit to our knowledge will be our ability to understand it. Just kidding. Actually, there will still be plenty of stupid people in the world no matter what. But hey, at least we'll have cool stuff too, like a quantum internet, which I imagine will look something like this. Now that's cool. Thanks for watching. If you want to learn more about quantum computing, check out the links below. And if you liked this video, don't forget to subscribe. I've got a lot more where that came from. Also, big thanks to my supporters who make these videos possible. And a special shout out to today's supporter, Cat of the Day.